For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler. It's time for another edition of the Chris Richardson Show, currently joined by Wheeling University head men's basketball coach Chris Richardson. And Chris, guys got a big win on Saturday in front of a big crowd after the women's basketball ceremony. Talk about that win on Saturday over Glenville State and kind of what it does for you guys.
Yeah, it was a great day. The ceremony went great. Congrats to you and Coach Key and Coach Kowalski and everybody that put that together. It was an awesome event to celebrate the first championship team. But our game went really well. Really liked how we finished the game. We've talked a lot about that, and we've gotten better at that. We've worked a lot on that. And, to do that against a quality opponent, especially do it on your home court, you really like to see that as a coach. We talked a lot about rebounding going into the game because we have not been very good rebounding the ball the last few weeks, and we rebounded the ball at a really high level on Saturday afternoon. So something to build on, and we gotta keep it going this week.
And your defense really stepped up big over those final 2 minutes. Got a few big stops thanks to Alex Smith with the block and then another steal from him. Talk about the defensive effort there and how you guys were able to hold your ground.
Yeah, defensively, we've been a lot better over the past 7-8 games, but we weren't rebounding the ball. And so, you can guard and take him out of the action and make him shoot tough shots, and if you don't rebound, none of it matters. And so we were able to finish the possessions defensively with the rebound, and then Alex made two humongous plays. I thought we made big plays as well. When they went on their run, we made some big plays to get stops, to get back into the game, and then we took good shots. And so we just kind of put it together, played complementary basketball, and made a lot of winning plays down the stretch, which is what you want to see.
And looking at Alex, we talked with him after the game on Saturday, a guy who doesn't score a lot but plays big in that defensive situation and makes some big shots throughout the day. Talk about him and his contributions.
Yeah, I think it's a great example of just being a star in your role. He led Western Pennsylvania in scoring as a senior in high school. He averaged a bunch of points. And he came here and redshirted last year and found his way onto the court this year because of his defense. We do need him to shoot the ball better. We need him to shoot the ball when he's open. His teammates are on him about that. I'm on him about that. But he's found a really, really nice role for us on the defensive end of the court. He's never afraid of guarding a bigger guy, never afraid of guarding a quicker guy, knows that that's how he's going to earn his minutes. And so when you see a guy like that buy into his role and then have success with it, it not only makes you proud, but the other guys see that as well, and it makes them really lock in a little bit more on their role. And so, we win as a team, lose as a team, but his role on the defensive end has been important to us, and I was happy that he made the plays that he did down the stretch.
And with these ceremonies over the last 2 weeks, you guys have had some big crowds in the Alma Grace McDonough Center. How has that helped you kind of feeding off that energy from that they're giving off?
Yeah, it just shows, I know our record's not the best. I think we're playing better the last few weeks, but, it just shows people want to see you do well. The people here on our campus, in our community, they want to root for the Cardinals, and that's got to mean something to us because it means something to them. I think it does help you, get across the finish line in a game like Saturday when you're on their home court and you got the crowd at your back. Willing you to get that stop, willing you to get that rebound, willing you to sprint the floor, just make those plays. The energy is really what it brings. It brings really good winning energy into the gym, and our guys feed off of that.
Currently joined by Wheeling University head men's basketball coach Chris Richardson. And Chris, you always say you want to be playing your best basketball in February. You guys have done that as of late. Won 4 of your last 6 games. What's led to this success? And kind of talk about this run for your team.
Yeah, I think we've just really, we've had some stuff going on with our lineup throughout the year where we've just been looking for the right combinations, and I think we finally kind of got that. And it's guys buying into those combinations and what they can do to help the team win. Obviously, Marcus most nights leads us in scoring, but his defensive energy has really picked up the last couple weeks. Sean Ely can score, but he's done a great job making plays for others and really taking command of the game when he's out there at point guard. Alex has been really good on the defensive end. SJ's done a little bit of both. He's gotten some big stops for us. And then, we were on him last week. Hey, you're shooting the ball great, but keep getting to the basket. Get to the free throw line a little bit more, and he did that on Saturday. So Kevin Coleman, T. Harris doing a great job on the glass and protecting the rim. Caleb and Will making shots. And then, a lot of guys just kind of being ready. Jerry Saunders hasn't played a ton of minutes, right, but he's been very effective in his minutes. So guys buying into their roles shows everybody's moving in one direction. We're all going after the same goal, and it's the we above the me.
And you start this week off with a non-conference game against Salem tomorrow night on the road before coming home for the big one on Saturday against West Lib. Talk about these two matchups and kind of how you're approaching this final week of the regular season.
Yeah, last road game, last home game of the year. Everything else is going to be on a neutral court. So we know what we have to do to win on the road. Salem's very talented. Their guards are really good, and then they've got a big man who's leading the country in offensive rebounding. And then they got guys that buy into what they're asked to do around that. They've got some guys that can make shots. So we're going to have to bring our A game on the road. And then if you can't be excited for Saturday at home, then you're at the wrong place. It's the best rivalry in Division II. West Liberty's having another great year. They've played really well down the stretch here. And I can't remember how many they've won in a row, but they're sitting looking at another NCAA tournament bid, and so you got to be excited for every game, but especially a crosstown rival on Senior Day. We're going to walk two seniors out, Kobe Tigney and Dozie and Yossi Obi, and so it should be another fun atmosphere in the McDonough Center, another great crowd. But first and foremost, we got to take care of business tomorrow night down at Salem. They have our full attention. We've had 2 good days of prep getting ready for that game. Now we need to go carry it out onto the playing floor tomorrow night.
And finally, what are you looking for from your team over these last two regular seasons games before you head into the tournament next week?
Just keep putting it together. Defend, rebound, take great shots. Defend, rebound, take great shots. Do the little things, make the winning plays. And I think any coach wants to see that from his team at this time of year. But we still feel like our team is trending towards playing its best basketball tournament time. And so in order to keep taking steps in that direction, we got to continue to defend, rebound, and take great shots.
Thanks, Chris. Good luck this week. Can't wait to see you out there.
Thanks, Zach. Go Cards.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler.